Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. So, Michigan has joined Illinois, California, New York, Ohio, Missouri, and several other states that have the stay-at-home order. And it's going to be in effect at midnight tonight. So, hey, just so you brothers are aware of it. Now, Michigan is part of that. I believe they saying midnight only because the troops ain't going to be ready until midnight. But now they're going to start enforcing people to stay in the crib. And yes, this is a lockdown. I watched the report that Governor Whitmer did. And, of course, she's going to say, oh, this is not lockdown. You can still do your essential duties, like go grocery shopping and blah, blah, blah. No, this is total lockdown. That is total lockdown when you cannot go outside just to be outside, And then they're talking about maintaining the 6 to 10 feet from other people. Hey, look, I cannot see this going back to what America calls normal. Not after they've went this far. Because if they stop right now, then they no longer have the element of surprise. And people is not going to go for it if they stop now. So, Lord willing, this is it. This is the thing that's going to bring in the mark of the beast, which is the microchip that's spoken of in Revelations. And there's only one scripture I'm going to bring out today, which is the same scripture I've been bringing out on all my videos of recent. And this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. And that's what's going on right now. I was talking to a dude the other day, and he was telling me how, and yes, this is a Jake, basically a nigga, And he was telling me how he was all afraid of the coronavirus, thinking it's real and shit, and they don't got no vaccines for it. That's why it's so scary and blah, 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 yakety smackety. He's basically waiting for them to announce that they got a vaccine, which is going to be in the form of a microchip. He's waiting for that. He's definitely going to get it, And, I was listening to that Cardi B, she did a video on World Star talking about, one thing she said that made sense is the only reason that Jake is in the house is because it's cold outside. And we know it's going to be a hot summer. That's when 16 is going to be in effect more. Matter of fact, 15, and I'm gonna go ahead and read 15 and 16. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's race riots. There's gonna be all types of riots, race, class, you name it, gender. Yes, it's gonna be all types of riots. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's when they just say, fuck the government. That's coming. That's coming real soon, man. All hell breaking loose. And this is what we mean by all hell break loose. When everybody start getting that cabin fever, all hell gonna break loose. Not just because of that, though. Not just because they're in the house, because this is actually a manufactured crash, economic crash as well. Stock market crashed twice. This is going too slow, so they're making it go ahead and happen. And they ain't gonna have no control over what's going to happen, and all hell is gonna break loose. So that's basically my point. The stay-at-home order, which is basically total lockdown, total martial law, is in effect in Michigan starting at midnight tonight. So I just wanted to put that out there. Prophecies is being fulfilled left and right. I don't think we got too much longer before the Lord returns here, Come on, Esau, bring in that mark of the beast. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, I can do in the work in truth and sincerity. Keep the faith. We are at the door, man. And for you niggas out there that's iffy, hey, now it's high time to wake out of sleep. We in the 11th hour, man. We probably around 11:39 at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's high time to wake out of sleep. That door is closing if it's not closed. With that, I say shalom.